Hello, today I'll be showing you my everyday makeup tutorial, which I'm wearing right now. If you're new here, hello, my name is Kyra. I'm just starting this YouTube channel and this is my first video, so if you like it, please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more. So I just washed my face and now I'm gonna do some skin prep. I always moisturize with this Nature hatomugi skin conditioning milk. I got this from Japan when I was up there for a little bit, and this is just a really light moisturizer texture. I really like it for every day, and it just makes your skin feel very nice and smooth. Next, I would usually go in with sunscreen, and I usually use the Trader Joe's daily facial sunscreen, but it's not morning time where I'm at right now, so I'm gonna just skip that and go straight into primer. So I'll kind of go in with two primers on my face. The first one is a mattifying primer. I'm using the Revlon one, this one, and I'll put it everywhere, like around my T-zone area, because I get really oily throughout the day. And to be honest, I don't know if these make a difference, but I like to think they do. Because either way, I'm oily at the end of the day. There's no stopping it. And then for the rest of my face, I like to go in with a grippy primer. I'm trying this Maybelline grippy serum one. I kind of like it so far. It's very light. And then I'll apply this on my cheek areas because that's where I put the blush and everything, and then want my blush to stay. So I'll put them there, and then on my chin too. And to help speed up the process, I have my Kofi fan. She also lights up too if I hold down. I don't know if you can see it, but okay. So while that is drying, I will do my eyebrows. For brows, I unfortunately use this Nova Beauty brow pencil in the shade brown. Hey, do you see it? Brown. I say unfortunately because Nova Beauty is by Fashion Nova, but I did get this sent to me in PR and I don't want to waste it. And I actually really do like this brow pencil, which is unfortunate. I think it's like just the right shade for me. It's not too dark and it's not too light or too warm, because I don't like it when browns are too warm on my eyebrows. So, and I like how it's thin, and I feel like this has lasted me a while. Like, it's not too creamy and soft to the point where the pencil runs out really fast. I'll usually just fill in my brows just like that. Lately I've been going for a more thinner brow, so I've been plucking them pretty significantly thinner. Like, now that I look back at old photos, I realized, like, damn, my eyebrows were way thicker before. And I actually prefer the thinner brows on my face. I feel like it makes me look a little bit more mature. And I don't think these are too thin to the point where I'd regret them later in life, Okay. So that looks fine to me. I have the hardest time with brows. Like, I do not care. As long as they look decent. Like, do they look decent? They look fun. Never. And then I'll also go in with a brow gel. I alternate between a bunch of brow gels because I just have a bunch. But today I'm going to use this Maybelline Super Fluff brow gel in the shade 255 soft brown. I think this makes my brows a little bit lighter, which I like. I really like that. I sometimes consider bleaching my eyebrows because I feel like it would just make my face look so much better. But I'm also scared. I'm very scared. I don't think I would bleach them like blonde, because then I'd actually just look like an egg, because my face shape does not help my case. But yeah, just like a lighter shade of brown, you know, just want that. Okay, so now that I did my brows, I would do some skin. Let's do some skin. So I really prefer to just do concealer and dots around my face. I'm kind of fortunate that I don't have too many active breakouts. A lot of my breakouts, especially on the sides of my face, like you can zoom in and look at that. Like, I used to have really bad breakouts, and especially on the sides of my face over here. So there's a lot of scarring on the sides. This side is not as bad for some reason, but yeah, I don't really have too many active breakouts. There's some spots around my nose and my chin area that I've been getting more so now that I'm getting older. So we're gonna conceal that. I'm gonna conceal that a little bit. I am just using this Revlon Colorstay Stay Awaken 5-in-1 concealer in the shade 040 medium, and I like it. It's a good concealer. I usually just do like dots under my eyes, or like little patches under my eyes, just like that. And then I'll do kind of on my cheeks right here because I have redness. And then around my nose for sure, and then on my chin for sure. And then boom. That's it. And then I like to use this Blend Bunny brush, the camouflage brush. This has become my new favorite thing to blend out face products with. So it makes it so easy and so fast, and I love it. Okay. So do that. And then yeah, I always like to go in with a tapping motion, because I just feel like it blends out the product way better, more smoother. You know what I wanted to try? I got this bag of sponges from TJ Maxx yesterday. Did I need her? Not really, but I don't really have many sponges, so this is kind of nice. And I like the makeup bag too. It comes with a little star keychain, but in there I got one of those really small, tiny sponges. So I want to try her out. I'm gonna try her out. Okay. I'm gonna try this one out. Okay. So I'm gonna do a little bit more under my eyes. Just for the vibes, just to test the small tiny sponge. I've never used a small tiny sponge, so this is really exciting for me. I got her on my finger. Okay, maybe I'll zoom in for this. Look. Wow, she's so cute. She is so cute. I love that. I love the feeling of it. It's so fun. Okay. I'm calling that done. That's it. Okay, so now this is skin. This is concealer on my face. Covered up some redness and some dark circles. Then I'll powder. I'll set my face. I'll take a big sponge, and my friend Elle gifted me this Fenty setting powder, and I really like it. Look at that. Okay, so I'm gonna do that and just dab my face with it. So sometimes I'll go in with a cream blush, but Usually I don't when I'm in a rush because I feel like it doesn't really make that much of a difference. And it just adds extra time to my routine that I do not really have. So I'll go in and fully set my face. Then I usually go in with a powder blush. This is one of my favorite parts with makeup, is adding color back into my face. Because I love blushies. So, for blush, usually I really like this shade from Wet n Wild. It's called Mellow Wine. Looks just like that. It's kind of like this, how do I describe it? This like nude. It's just the right shade for me. It's a little bit orangey warm, which I like. And I'm going to take it on this ColourPop brush, F20 brush. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. Now these are really pigmented, so I tend to be careful, and I'm going to focus it like more on here. Oh, I put too much. I have to do it this side. So I'll stamp it. I'll keep it kind of high on my cheekbones like that. So like that. Oh. This is really hard because I have to hold the mirror, and sometimes I feel like I'm in the frame, but I don't want to be in the frame. Okay. Sometimes I take it all the way up to my eyes too. Just like that. And then I'll put a little bit more. I really like to be blushed. Okay. And then the last spot I put it is right in the center of my nose, like right here. Just makes me look cute. Gives me cute blushy feelings. Now, another thing that I've been really liking to do is highlight. Highlight has been kind of essential for me. It just gives me joy to highlight my face. So I have been using this. I rediscovered this. This is a Half Magic Light Trap Enter the Glow duochrome powder, and it's very, very pretty. I don't know if you can really tell in the pan, but yeah, she's just very glowy. I'm gonna show you in a second. So I'll take her on just some random fluffy brush, and then I'll go right on my cheekbone, like right here. Oh, so pretty. Ugh, so pretty. Something about the highlight has just been hitting lately. I don't know why. I think it brings me joy. Okay, and then the last place I do it is right in between my nose, because I don't like to contour my nose. So adding that little bit of highlight between my eyes on the nose bridge kind of lifts it up a little bit. And then another spot is right on the tip of my nose, just like the tiny little dot. And then I'll do it on my cupid's bow sometimes too. If I'm feeling a little extra special, I will add this Lottie London Diamond Bounce highlighter. She is stunning. She's beautiful. This is more just like this is like a glitter almost. So this one gives me more natural glow, but then this Lottie London highlighter is like glittery. So I'll add it sparingly if I'm using this for work. But yeah, it's just so sparkly, so good. The next thing I do is eyeliner. So I use this Canmake Tokyo pencil liner gel. What is this? Wait, Canmake Tokyo Creamy Touch Liner in 03, which I think is dark brown. But yeah, I also got this when I was in Japan, and I like how thin the tip is. Like, so for eyeliner, what I usually do to define my eyes is I'll do like a little tiny wing over here at the outer corners, and then I would do a little inner corner liner. So okay, I'll do that. This is the tiniest little flick. The thickness of it really depends on my mood. Sometimes I'll go with a really thick liner. And then I'll also try to tightline a little bit too. Because this eye, for some reason, my lashes don't grow in one spot. I think I used to have styes a lot as a kid, and I think I just have a bunch of scarred puffy skin left over. But yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll also do a really subtle inner corner liner like that. I won't make it into a point, I'll just go in with the liner and define my inner corner just like that. So yeah, that instantly makes a difference. I feel like it brings my eyes a little bit closer together too with this inner definition, so I love that. I'm gonna do it to my other eye. Okay, so that's it for eyeliner. Such a big difference. Makes me look a little bit more fierce. So for lips, I will do either a lip tint or just a simple lip balm. I'm gonna go in with this $19.99 watercolor tint. It's a lip and cheek tint, and this is in the shade what is it? Oh, it's in the shade Tegla in here. I like this because it's a really similar color to the blush, I feel like, where it's a little bit of a warm nudie color. I'll do that, and then also smudge it out on my finger. Yeah, I prefer the smudged lip look because I have a double lip line, so a lot of times really harsh edges make my lips just look weird. Or maybe I haven't mastered the art of doing that yet. So that's it for lips. And then usually as a last step, I'll go in with a setting spray. And I'm using this Kose Make Keep Mist. I also got this in Japan. So I'm gonna shake it up, and I will spray. And then use my handy dandy coffee fan. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna take my hair down. If I'm feeling extra special, or if I have some extra time, then I will go in with a sparkly shadow. Let me just show you what I would choose from. So I have a bunch of sparkly shadows to choose from, but this Blend Bunny collaboration palette with Ellis. This is the Garden of Stars palette. This is such a beautiful, like, first, let's appreciate the cover. Let's look at that. And then when I open it, you are ready. Oh. I need to use this palette more, unfortunately. Like, I don't use it enough. But yeah, I would probably just pick a shade from here and then dab it on my lid if I wanted something a little extra special. But I'll leave it at here for now, just to show you the real everyday makeup. But yeah, this is it. This is my everyday makeup pretty much. I think the most important thing for me is the eyeliner, because that's what really defines my eyes. So if you have anything you'd like to see, I think I want to do a project pan series, because I want to be more conscious of what I am using, and I do want to use products up. Like, I want to start feeling accomplished in that sense. Like, okay, yes, I can finish a product, because I have a really hard time doing that. So definitely a project pan series coming up. And then also I wanted to start doing favorites, like monthly favorites. I just want to be more conscious of what I like and why I like things. So those are 2 video ideas that I have. But if you have any other video ideas or things you'd like to see, let me know. I'm open. And that's it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.